What if we do it like that?
Just living. Actually, sounds pretty good.
That was good.
Yeah.
Did you record that?
Yeah, it's being recorded right now.
You should keep that. Those were the days.
Stop singing actual stuff. Welcome back. It is Saturday, November 30th. Is that the right date?
That's the right date. Mm-hmm.
Saturday after Thanksgiving. Wait. Is
freezing.
today Saturday?
Today
Is Saturday.
And
We
it's
didn't do
freezing.
anything yesterday.
It's freezing.
It is cold.
Freezing.
If you, I can go ahead and just drop that. If you see, my iPad's bright. Hang on. I have a little marquee down here that we'll throw through. It'll show the temperature out here in the garage too. It's cold. It's a little warmer in the garage though. It's 34 outside. It's probably, I don't know. Maybe we should put a thermometer out here so we know how cold it is. It's pretty
freezing.
cold. She's mad. It's cold out here. This is the time where it gets cold in here, and it's not fun. But we do what we can. Thanksgiving's over. Did you have a good Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I really enjoyed Thanksgiving.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? Seemed...
It's always, stressful, lack of sleep, and every year I get everything done, and I'm like, oh, I've got tons of time. I can relax. I can have conversation, spending time with my grandpa, talking to him, and then before you know it, it's 3:20, and you told everybody food be ready by 4, and you don't have mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, or rolls. So the stress starts to really kick you. But I thought the dinner tasted good. I mean, nobody complained. Everybody had what they requested. I made sure that I cooked something that everybody requested.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had a really good time.
We had 3 versions of stuffing.
We did, because everybody has
It was like
different
that episode
requests.
on Friends where everyone wanted a different
Yeah.
mashed potato.
Yeah.
And we had 3 different versions of stuffing. One with stovetop, which was my choice. One regular, and then oyster dressing that your grandfather likes that nobody else likes but him, I guess. Well, a couple of other people like it.
That was
I
gross.
don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it. It smells like fish. It's like he likes sardines too. I don't like that.
So yeah, and chicken livers. Gosh, he
disgusting.
tear up chicken livers.
Teach their own.
At first, it wasn't bad. Like sautéing the celery and onion with the parsley and garlic.
Yeah,
Smelled great, and I was like, "This smells delicious."
I didn't even ask you how you did it because I didn't watch you make the oyster dressing. Do you like? Is it oysters in a jar or can?
Yep.
It's gross. Do they look like snot like they
Yep.
Ew.
Again, sautéing, great, wonderful. Then you sprinkle in the breadcrumbs, and you're like, it calls for 8 cups of breadcrumbs, and I only had 2 cups. And I was like, wow, that's, drastically different. So I was like, well, I'll just cut everything down, right? I think I had too many breadcrumbs. I had to keep adding water to really wetten the breadcrumbs. And then you fold in the oysters can by can.
Yeah.
Just opening it was
Smelly.
awful. And then when it comes out of the can, I almost vomited like 4
Well,
times.
he enjoys it, and I mean everyone else. I mean, it didn't smell how it looked like stuffing. Once it's finished, it looks like you don't even know it's stuffing.
Yeah.
But I know he enjoys it. But everyone else got their. We had the usual spread. A couple people are gluten free, so we had different doubles of. You had doubles of a lot of stuff. So we had broccoli casserole, regular broccoli casserole, gluten free, mac and cheese, regular mac and cheese, gluten free, rolls, regular rolls, gluten free. Like I said, 3 stuffings. We had ham and turkey, gravy, the potatoes, greens, yams. Was it yams? I don't eat yams.
Candy yams, yep.
Everybody likes those. I don't like those. And
Corn
then 3
pudding.
pies, corn pudding, pies, apple pumpkin, and pecan, cookies, all kinds of stuff. Lots of good food. That's a good segue into Saturday, which we've deemed the week that was. So I have my little notes here. I don't know if you could tell, but I got this new cool little I got that paper thing for the iPad, so I can make my notes here and not have to use a notebook anymore. So I've been testing with that. That was I didn't get it on Black Friday or whatever, but it was only $20 instead of that remarkable thing that keeps popping up. So I can just use it like a notebook here and make more notes and notes and notes, so I don't have to fill up a notebook. So we'll see. But the food segues into the week that was. Obviously, this week was Black Friday. One of the top, in good news, I mean, it wasn't bad news. Whenever it's just silly polls with America, it's always better than war and stuff like that. One of the top news articles that I saw this year across the board, which it seemed like this year is more prevalent than ever, turkey is the least liked food for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Like everyone hates it, it seems like this year. Every news outlet, every video, any other podcast I listened to, everyone was talking about the same thing. I mean, they were talking about it during football, during like where they hand out the turkey legs at the end of the game, which it looked delicious on the NFL game when the Packers got it. But they did a spot where it was like, what's your favorite Thanksgiving side or food? And everyone's least favorite was turkey, which kind of shocks me because I do like turkey.
Turkey is the kind of meat that you have to have something with it.
Yeah, I need cranberry. I like
you need
cranberry sauce,
some kind
or
of
gravy.
something with it.
Yeah,
it's just so dry, and it doesn't matter how you cook it. You can. I mean, we've done all of it. We've deep fried,
smoked.
dry. We've smoked it, still a little dry. We've cooked it in an oven, and we've cooked it in a little turkey cooker.
The baster. We did we did the full 1 year. We did the baste.
Yeah.
Like the traditional.
I mean, you can obsess
stuff it with carrots and onions and everything.
You can obsess over basting it and the temperature and checking it. I mean, you can do all the things. It's still just dry, like flavorless and dry.
I don't think it's flavorless. I like the flavor of it.
So it's like one of those things that you need something with it. A sauce, a gravy, mustard, whatever.
Mustard.
Oh my god, turkey
like a
and
turkey
mustard.
sandwich.
Yeah, like just delicious.
Yeah, I mean, I love turkey. That's what I'm saying.
Whereas ham, you can just. I mean, I thought the ham was delicious, and I could.
The ham this year was better than the turkey, like by far, and it was really good. But I enjoy. I was watching people say like some of the they had the NFL thing. Coach LaFleur for the Packers, he eats ribeye for turkey or for Thanksgiving. They cook steaks, which I get. Some people, I mean, you can cook what you want. We've had Thanksgivings where we've had lasagna.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just I don't know. I mean, you could change traditions up, I guess. I just it feels like this year more than ever people are just like bashing turkey. And like turkey sucks and blah blah blah. Like nobody likes turkey. I'm like, okay, well, I mean, I still kind of like it. I want to eat turkey on Thanksgiving. I could eat ham. A lot of people are going ham, and that's, I mean, it's just pop culture. I guess when I was growing up, I never heard of like, we have to have a ham at Thanksgiving. Then it was always ham was a Christmas thing.
Ham is a Christmas thing.
And then Thanksgiving was a turkey thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like how some people on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day eat, or New Year's Eve. We used to do when I was growing up. Cabbage.
With a dime?
Yeah, it was a dime. Yeah. Quarter or a dime or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Cook it in it for good luck for the year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I hated cabbage growing up, but I like it now. Like I like sauerkraut and cabbage and stuff like that with different meats. But again, I wouldn't eat it alone. It's just like I wouldn't eat turkey alone, like you're saying. I'm not like eating turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's good turkey jerky though, and like turkey bacon's okay.
Turkey bacon is trash.
I know it's not as good as regular bacon.
It's trash.
But it's not terrible.
No, it's trash. It doesn't cook right. It doesn't have that crispiness. It's like cardboard.
I love a turkey sandwich though. Like a turkey sandwich.
With what?
Like we like turkey and Goudas. So like
Keep
turkey
going. What
Gouda,
else is on that sandwich?
A lot of cranberry sauce, aioli, cheese.
Walnuts.
Yeah.
Lettuce.
Well, you can make a turkey. That's what Thanksgiving dinner is. It's like it's a melting pot of all that food. You put it all together.
Again, I don't mind
I
turkey.
could eat stuffing
I
alone.
just need something with it, so I can understand where people are like, turkey by itself. Like,
I could eat a plate of stuffing by itself.
I could eat broccoli casserole
I can too. Your broccoli casserole I can eat by itself.
all day, every day.
Yeah. And yeah, it's a bunch of carbs, but it's good. Segues into the week that was. The week that was for the week of Thanksgiving holiday and Black Friday and Consumer Report. This year I've turned a hard corner on that, and it's like, no, I do miss the old days of like how that one year we only did it that well. We've done it a couple years when we went out late, like after Thanksgiving dinner, early, like midnight, doorbusters and all that stuff. Seemed like it was you were getting a deal, and now it just seems like everything's the Cole effect, like Cole's effect is what I'm saying. Like where it's, I sent a meme to my friend earlier, and I'll share it here. It's like everything is saying it's marked down from a certain price when it really was always that price. Even though there are some things that are cheaper. I don't know. It's just a way to get us to spend more money.
It is. I get what you're saying, and
It's not as fun as it used to be.
it's because COVID.
Yeah.
I mean, truly, it's COVID. COVID changed all of it, and then inflation. I mean, everything is so expensive.
Yeah.
Nobody's willing to do.
Nobody wants a TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody wants TVs.
Nobody wants TVs. Nobody wants DVD players or VHSs
DVDs.
or anything like that. That's
Nobody
just,
wants like DVDs, you mean?
or DVD players. I mean,
They don't
that.
even sell those.
No, I know, but like back in the day, those used to be a
Oh,
hot
you're
item.
you're saying like on Black Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, like video games are still.
Yeah.
Video game systems still are, but we're in that middle ground of like, there's not a new system. Like there's not a new system within the past. The PS5, I guess, is actually Steam Deck. So like I see a lot of Steam Deck stuff is like what kids are asking for this year, because it's like the latest
It's
tech
just
thing.
It's not what it used to be. There's no desire, and then plus,
I miss the videos of people fighting.
I mean, Cyber Monday.
It's not even a Monday Friday thing
It's
anymore.
not.
Now it's
Amazon, Walmart, and Target are already doing
everybody. It's
sales
like weeks.
right now.
It's like 2 weeks of it.
Yes.
It's just it's not even a thing anymore. We're a whole week of it.
I will say like Amazon, because I've been shopping today.
Yeah.
Like a lot of their stuff is on sale, and it's got like the red tag on it. It's like Black Friday sale or Cyber Monday sale or whatever. But I will say that I've noticed if you put it in your cart, so like I have several things in my cart right now. I'm getting notifications randomly that on top of the sale price, now there's a 25% coupon that I can apply to it that wasn't there before.
Yeah, but you have to hit that button too, which is
You do have to hit that button. But I'm saying, like, originally it's like, oh, this is kind of a sale, like don't kill me. I didn't buy it, but I was looking. There's a keypad for the door.
We have one.
I know, but this one is Ring brand. So it connects to your Ring, and it's finger touch, like fingerprint activated.
Like finger scan?
Yeah, so you like just literally put your finger on it and it will open and unlock the door for you. And then if it dies or whatever, you can unlock via your Ring app. So like it connects through
Sort of
everything
like
else.
how our car does.
Yeah. So I was looking at one and I was like, this would be cool to have, but it's like $139. Today it's on sale for $69, and it's one of the things that just got a 15% coupon. So
Are you sure it was $139? That's what I'm saying. It's like I need to track this stuff because they mark that. They say
I don't
and
know.
I'll throw the meme up here. It was like here.
I didn't even
show
know
you.
it was a thing.
It's like this. This is how I see it all working out. It's like, how it changes.
Yes.
Like that.
Yes.
That seems to see what I'm seeing. Like, there's some things where I can see, like, oh, yeah, like the book. Like, I was looking at a book or something the other day that was $50, and it's $30 now. And I'm like, okay, well, like, it's gone down. Not that I'm going to buy it anyway. Like, it's just like, no, I don't want to buy it. And a lot of these companies, it's you don't know their theory. It's like, it just seems like they push the crap that they haven't sold all year
Right.
to the front of the line and say,
Right.
oh, it's like our overstock sale. Like,
Yeah, like Walmart today.
Yeah.
The Nerf guns So that's like the stuff. What
Stuff
day
we
was
don't
it?
need.
What day were we there? Was it the day before Thanksgiving?
Yeah, because
Was
they had everything
Wednesday?
they had
Yeah,
stuff wrapped up,
wrapped in like
like
tarps or
hidden.
whatever.
Yeah.
And then today, obviously, it's all been removed. A Hello Kitty light ornament for your lawn was one of the items behind the tarp,
Like a Christmas thing.
like a Christmas thing.
Okay.
And I was like, really? That's your big Black Friday deal? Is a Hello Kitty lawn ornament?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, where's the pots and pans? Where's
I missed the when we did go out that one year in 2016, and I got you that Apple Watch for like $100, and they were like $300 at the time.
yeah,
I stood in line and was like, they were like the first 20 people can get it, which I didn't stay in line long. There was not everybody else was there for something else and not the watch, but like that was fun. Like it was like you ate your food, you hung out with your family. Everyone either went home or you went out and you were like, oh, I'm gonna go. Best Buy and all these other stores are right there in this little shopping area, and they're all doing their little door busters. But it wasn't like we didn't fight people to get through. It was just like, there were deals. And if you were looking for something specific, you could go find it. It's just not the same anymore. Because they recognize, well, everyone just online shops, so we'll just do it for the whole week, and we'll do this and this and this. And it's just not.
yeah, not worth it.
Not that it was a good thing anyway before. I'm against it anyway. But whatever. That was the week. You had Thanksgiving, be thankful, and then go spend all your money that you have for Christmas. But it leads into the week that was. So I did look it up. There was I didn't watch it. There was an official presidential pardon for 2 turkeys. I don't know their weights. They were talking about it on there, but the 2 turkeys' names were Peach and Blossom this year. So America's spoken. They don't like eating turkeys, so maybe next year it's 5 turkeys. They bumped it up from 1 turkey's pardon to 2. Maybe people just won't eat turkey anymore, I guess. I don't know. Save the pigs next. I don't know. But yeah, I thought that was... I mean, that's a good thing that the top news articles that I have here are not all, doom and gloom.
Yeah.
That's always a good thing. The most doom and glooming things, which aren't necessarily negative things that I have here, biggest news of the week. Did you hear about the ceasefire that Israel has with Hezbollah? That happened earlier in the week. So Hezbollah is I don't know. I don't want to say this the wrong way because I don't want to. They're like a militant group like Hamas is out in Lebanon. Like they were fighting in Lebanon. With the Israelis. The president of the United States, and had communication with those 2 parties, and they all kind of agreed together to a ceasefire. So people that were, kind of stranded away from their homes are returning now to what's left of their homes and shit. It's really messed up, but there's hopes that, Trump's already talked with Putin, and they want to have a ceasefire, and they want to end it everywhere. They want to end the Ukrainian war. They want the Gaza, Israel, like the Palestine, Gaza to have Hamas and Israel to come to a ceasefire. And Egypt, apparently, I was reading, is hosting Hamas leaders later this week or within the next week for talks of a ceasefire. So that's always good news.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The week before, there was declarations of, Russia saying, we're changing our nuclear laws on how we're going to decide if we're going to use nukes or not. So even though it wasn't like he was coming out directly and saying, I'm going to nuke anybody, you don't want that stuff.
Right.
You want more peace stuff than you want more war stuff, which is good. So that's all the negative side of the news or political side of the news you can talk about outside of another interesting news article that floated around today and yesterday that I saw right here at the holiday time. It does kind of tie back to politics. Elon Musk, I might have screamed that a little bit, it's all rumors at this point. He's talked about it on X, his platform, which was once Twitter. He acquired Twitter because he wanted to. and he decided he was going to buy it, and he wanted to make that better. He's wanting to buy Hasbro, the toy company,
Okay.
because he says that he would like to. I don't have the exact quote. Make games greater again, not to make America great again, but like he wants video games to be fun again, and that Hasbro has a big hold on the gaming industry. They own like the rights for Dungeons and Dragons, a whole bunch of products, and he wants to know how much they want. The market acquisition for it, their market value is $9.1 billion. It's crazy to me that this guy's just got that much money that he can sit there and go, I want to buy this now, and like change it like he did with Twitter. But I mean, he could. It always starts as a joke at first, and the next thing you know, I mean, he bought Twitter.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be shocked if he does. I mean, I'd be shocked if he did, but I don't know. Random. He wants to put his artificial intelligence in toys, is what he said. Not in toys like that, like AI in a game of Sorry. Sorry, I'm just checking to make sure my light's not reflecting off my face, but not like that. I don't have the exact quote, but yeah. What do you think? What are your thoughts? I know you're not on Twitter, so you don't really see the big change of what happened to Twitter.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not on Twitter, and I don't understand when games weren't fun anymore. I don't know that I understand that.
I guess.
If he wanted to really change the world with his money, he'd bring back Zowers.
Okay.
Well, I'm just saying he would.
Elon Musk hints at buying Hasbro for D&D. He wants D&D specifically.
Okay.
After announcing AI game studio, so he's building his own AI game studio.
That
I mean,
makes
it makes
more
sense
sense
with D&D.
That makes
like,
more
it would
sense.
be really. I'm not saying it'd be cool that Elon. Look, everyone's gonna have their own. I'm not trying to. I said like before we started this podcast that everyone like I never wanted to like push an agenda of like I'm leaning this way or that way. Everyone has an opinion on all kinds of shit. I'm not saying Elon isn't a villain or is a villain or whatever. I'm not saying he's, I know he's attributed with Trump a lot this year, what he did with X, but what he's done with SpaceX, I mean, I can't give the guy fault that he I mean, he has innovated.
He will be in textbooks.
He's an innovator for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, he's an entrepreneur.
He will go down.
But he has innovated he's gotten people to help him innovate some amazing things that I've never seen in my life. Like his AI robots that are trending right now that just came out are amazing. We've rode in Teslas, and I'm like, these are sick. Like, we don't own a Tesla, but like the software engineering in them are just, I mean, they might fall apart or I don't know what, bad things come from. I know there's a bad coin to everything, but I've been in some of this product, and I'm just like, this is really advanced. Like it's futuristic. It's really innovative. I could see it working. I mean, if he wants to I think D&D alone already, they have their own.
I'm going to buy a Tesla one day. One day soon.
Yeah.
That might be my gift to myself. Is a Tesla.
People don't really, from this article, people don't really like it for the D&D side. According to this RPG subreddit. Yeah. See, like, I know he's a polarizing person. He's just like Jeff Bezos was. Any of these billionaires, I mean, they're going to be polarized because they have so much money. I don't know if it's a stupidity. Not that people are stupid. Like, if they're stupid sometimes and say stupid things and they're put on a higher pedestal because they have so much reach to the world, because they have so much money that they can affect it. Like Bill Gates gets affected by how much he's involved in. I mean, you could go down a rabbit hole,
Yeah.
It's stuff that you don't want to like just repeat because you don't really know what's true. Bill Gates is an innovator. He'll be remembered forever for what he did. Elon, Steve Jobs, Jeff Bezos, Warren Buffett, like these people, I mean, Zuckerberg. You can't hate all of it. You can hate them if they do some shady stuff. Yeah, I get it. But they built some crazy stuff that most of us use or touch, and it's. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. He buys it, then we'll see. This comment here says if he buys D&D, I'll burn my books. So tired of this man. That only thing he is exhausting. D&D does have a cool platform already. Like we've used the D&D application, and it's really cool. I don't know about Elon's AI versus like the other AIs that we've used. I told you about his Grok AI, but
it probably would be an
it could
AI
probably be
dungeon
a
master.
shit show. Yeah, that would be cool though.
So you would
I mean, D&D could just do that already now. They could build that.
They could, but they're not. But that's what I'm saying. Is like I gotta think Elon Musk. Like whatever his idea is, it's got to be
Over the
wild.
top. Yeah.
And super cool because again, we like to play, but we run into like dungeon master and storytelling and who's going to do it, and then the time that it takes to set it up and the time that it takes to play it. And he's probably got something that'll just.
I think that it's probably already out there. I think
probably like a hologram
there's probably,
wizard that pops out of your iPad and is like, "I'm here to run your story today."
There's already AI dungeon masters. Like it's already made.
Crazy.
Yeah. I mean, and that makes sense. And then, just talking about that just makes me go, okay, well, why don't I look into more of there's tons of these. Excuse me. There's AI for everything. Top Reddit comment in D&D. I played D&D with an AI robot, and it was amazing. I gave this a try, and it turned out quite well. I will note that it was able to generate 4 separate characters. I mean, it can even help. Okay. I know that takes the fun away from, like, the old school traditional. Like, I still like that, too. But who knows? We're going off subject. Right now, it's just a joke. But it was also just a joke that he bought Twitter.
Right.
And he bought Twitter.
Right.
And he completely changed it, which, again, he can say one thing's great about it. I still use it to look at news just because I'm used to it. But it has completely gone, like, wild and rantic. And people have left. And the guy that owned Twitter, the first CEO guy, started a new company called Blue Sky. Or I don't know, I'm going to say it wrong. Not that he started it. They basically built a new application called Blue Sky. It's like a butterfly. It looks like Twitter's old app with a white butterfly. It's old Twitter. I mean, that's all it is. So it's just like back to the basics of Twitter. I don't even know if the guy's still involved in it, but I know a lot of people have left and gone over to that platform. I've joined it just to check it out, and I mean, it's just like old Twitter. It's just, you've kind of built, I don't know, I've been on Twitter or X for 15 years. You get used to, not that you've built your place, but other people have built their place that you follow and all that. So it's not something I'm ready to just jump off ship yet. Anyway, enough about Elon. I'm away from the politics. Those are the big headline news for the week that was. Not much drastic has happened this week, which is always a good thing and always a plus. The only other 2 pieces of news I had here were the box office of Wicked is just soaring.
I bet it is.
It's the movie of the year as far as besides Dune 2, I think. I don't know if it's out producing Dune 2 yet, but Wicked is this year's Barbie or Oppenheimer, Barbenheimer, and Gladiator 2 was the number 2, and those two coming out at the same time. It's very similar to like Barbie and Oppenheimer coming out last year at the same time. But it's got great reviews. Our daughter's going to go see it tomorrow with your mom. My sister's already seen it. Lots of people already seen it, and all I'm hearing is that it's great from both sides of like critics and audiences. Think it's great. It is. I'll spoil it for other people because that does make me mad. It is only part 1 of 2 parts. And they didn't really like tag it that in the trailers or anything like that. And I know some people didn't know that when they went and saw the movie. They weren't completely upset when they left, but has to be written in 2 parts. The play itself in Broadway was like a 3-hour play. So I don't know if the movie's 3 hours tomorrow that she's gonna see, and then the next movie's 3 hours, or if it's. I can look at the runtime real quick. What are your thoughts? Do you want to see Wicked?
I've honestly never really had a desire to see Wicked in theater. I know enough about it to know what it is.
It's a 3-hour movie. Jeez.
But there's just never been a desire there because it's not. Oh, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. I love musicals.
Mm-hmm.
I love specific kind of musicals, and Wizard of Oz isn't one of them for me.
I like The Wizard of Oz.
It's a classic. I think everyone should see it at least once in their lifetime, but it's not something like Grease, where if it's on TV, I've stopped in my tracks and I'm watching it until the end. It's just, it doesn't do it for me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of where Wicked is. I like the storyline. I think I like the storyline. I don't love that they're at university together and that they're like.
Well, don't tell me. I don't know.
Well, it's just that storyline. I'm just like, it's just those are the kind of things where I'm like, I'm not interested. I'd rather watch it at home.
Yeah.
To say that I've seen it, but I'm not willing to spend money
to
go watch it.
Go see it in the theater, yeah.
Right.
I remember specifically in college a girl reading. It's a series too. It's not just one book. I think it's like. And I saw another video about it not too long ago. The guy who wrote Wicked, the book, which was then I don't know if it was adapted to the play after the book. I don't know. He writes like these sub-genred fairy tale. Like he wrote one about Cinderella's story, but from the view of the stepsisters, specifically like one stepsister, and how it's like a different, it's like that avant-garde, like crazy, like, just like a twist of a story. I don't know how he gets away with that if it's a classical retelling. Anyway, I know it's a retelling of The Wicked Witch of the West.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I remember that girl reading it in college, and then it got famous on Broadway, and I'm familiar with the name of it. I knew it was the woman who was the Wicked Witch of the West was the chick from Frozen, Idina Menzel or whatever, the girl who plays Elsa.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of feel like she probably could have played it in this movie, and I wonder if they asked her to do it, but I guess she's a little older and they needed a younger actress. But the actress that is, what's her name? Elzebub? Elphaba? Something like that?
Something like that.
Not Ariana Grande, the other girl. The witch. I know she was on Broadway for a long time too in a different play. And so she's been raved, we've talked about it. I loved Broadway when we went to Broadway.
It's probably going to be just like Moana. I had zero desire to see Moana. Thought Moana was going to be a bust.
Yeah.
And now
I thought Barbie was going to be
one of my
bust.
top.
I didn't like Barbie.
Definitely
either.
top 10
Disney movies
is Moana.
Well, I mean, you never
beautiful.
know. Wicked could make you change
That's what I'm saying.
your musical to your list. But I like I said,
I don't know. It takes a lot.
Grease is great.
To beat Grease, which hands down is the best. And then Annie, the original,
I hate Annie.
is a very, very close second for me.
Not a fan of Annie.
Love it.
At the end of the year, I would like to do like I do. I just do it on social media on my own. As I do my 5 favorite movies of the year and 5 favorite albums of the year. We could do that here. I'd love to do that here if you want to wait until closer to the end of the year, like around mid-December, end of December, because there's still movies that I want to watch before the end of the year.
Yeah.
And we could do that, but musicals wise, I mean, I don't know about Wicked. I'm not overly excited to see it. I'm not going to run to the theater and see it either, but I will watch it when it comes out streaming. I'll check it out.
I will watch it too.
Like I didn't think I'd like The Greatest Showman. I didn't watch The Greatest Showman for 10 years. How long has it been out? Not that long.
I love The Greatest Showman.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to watch it. I was like
begging you to take me to see that.
I didn't want to see it, and then when we did turn it on and watch it, I was like, this was great. I thought it was a fantastic
great movie.
Yeah.
Great music, great movie. That's up there in the top 5.
Across the Universe is my favorite musical because of
Sweeney
the Beatles.
Todd. Excellent.
Haven't watched it in a while. Grease is in my top.
Grease is
Yeah,
so
Grease
good.
is good. Grease is probably my favorite too.
Grease is so good. It's very, very good. So yeah, I'll watch it, but I'm not gonna run to the theater.
I wonder if Wicked's topping. I mean, it's making a lot of money right now. Best musicals of all time. I wonder if Wicked's already like kind of bumping up that list. The Wizard of Oz is a musical. The Wizard of Oz is a great movie.
Mm.
Mary Poppins is one of my favorite musicals, if you call it a musical.
So I would consider it a musical. I love Julie Andrews, but Mary Poppins is not one that I'm gonna sit down and watch.
Well, I would. I've watched Mary Poppins plenty. I grew up watching The Wizard of Oz a lot. Like I think I probably
It
watched
is my dad's favorite movie.
I think I've seen The Wizard of Oz probably 15 to 20 times in my life.
I
watched it a
It is
lot
my
growing
dad.
up.
That and Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I've seen more times than I can count.
Wizard of Oz kind of scared me though too. I was really little when I started watching it, and
Yeah.
the witch when she's not in the witch form, when she's human,
Yeah, on the bike.
yeah, scares me. Scares me. It's an amazing film though for the year that it came out. It's crazy amazing how they shot that. Right now the tops are Wizard of Oz, Chicago. Bye Bye Birdie, West Side
Moulin
Story.
Rouge.
Oops, sorry. Grease, The Newsies, Oklahoma.
See, Oklahoma is so famous, but it's like
West Side Story. Blues Brothers, I guess they count that. The Muppet movies a musical, they say? Yeah. I guess it is a musical. But yeah. I'd have to really be in the mood to watch a musical. You can't catch me Little Shop of Horrors. Willy Wonka is considered a musical?
yeah, music. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Most Disney movies are musical.
Yes. If the characters are singing, yes.
Okay, IMDb's top
Like Toy Story, not a musical.
5 is Wizard of Oz, Mary Poppins, Singing in the Rain, Fiddler on the Roof, and West Side Story. Willy Wonka's above Annie at 9. And then Grease isn't even in the top 20.
Oh.
A Star is Born is 22, the original version. Yeah, Grease is not here.
Whoever made that list is a moron.
Well, this IMDb ratings. So, I mean, there's Grease is 55 out of 100. Which, yeah, I don't agree with that. Grease is in top 10. Top 5 for sure. Anyway. Wicked's not on there at least yet. We'll see how that plays out. I don't think it'll trump The Wizard of Oz. I am interested because I didn't know this. And I guess it spoils it. I've seen a clip. Not a clip. I've seen like just one piece. Part 2 of Wicked takes place while Dorothy's going down the Yellow Brick Road.
Yes.
Which is cool. And I always like it tied back into...
Because
so like it's not like just
you don't want me to tell you, but...
Yeah, I don't want to know.
Well, then never mind.
Yeah, because I want to watch it.
But there's a reason
Okay.
that has to happen in part 2.
It's not a different story, though. It's going to tie into the original story.
Yes.
Okay, well, don't tell me. Then just don't tell me.
Okay, I won't tell you.
I'm not like... I don't love it, but I don't like spoiling it. I want to see it. Yeah.
Okay, I'll say this.
Okay.
I won't say anything. It won't be
Oh,
about
the turkey's still there.
Dorothy.
I know, it's still about...
It'll be about her companions, her travel companions. That's why it has to be tied in.
Because they're connected from the first... I don't...
There you
just
go.
let me watch, okay?
There you go.
She does something bad to some people in the first movie.
Who?
And I'm guessing. I don't know. The Wicked Witch makes the Tin Man the Tin Man?
I won't spoil anything. I'm just saying that it's more so her travel companions than it is actually Dorothy.
Okay. Okay. Well, I think we're good. We're at 40 minutes right now, so I think we can wrap it up here. That was the week of Thanksgiving and Wicked. It was a wicked week.
Busy week ahead.
Busy week ahead. We'll be back on Monday. We're off on Sunday for the Lord and football. Lord first, then football. And Sabbath, not Sabbath. We're off on Sunday, but we're actually going to be shooting an episode tomorrow to put out on Monday. So we're going to shoot our Monday episode early, and might have a special guest in here. Let her speak for a little bit, if she wants to. If we do that.
Who?
Riley.
Oh.
Thought I'd give her It's Mental Monday. She's going to, not to keep us any longer, our daughter's having surgery on Monday, so we're not going to be able to shoot anything on Monday. We'll see how the rest of the week goes, just while we're dealing with her recovery. But, we'll get her to maybe use this platform to voice her.
Okay.
She doesn't have to do anything. She doesn't want to. She doesn't want to come in here and talk about it. But I thought maybe if she's got some, keep her mentals on a good path going into her surgery on Monday morning, maybe she can spill her guts or something, whatever she wants to say. Maybe it'll help her out.
Cool.
Feel a
Let's
little
do
bit
it.
more comfortable. So we'll be shooting our episode tomorrow, but I'll let it launch on Monday. And then, then we'll pick back up on Tuesday.
Sounds good.
All right. That's the podcast. Anything else you'd like to say?
I love you.
I'm sure there were bigger articles in this week that grabbed your attention more than what I brought up. These are just the ones that I brought up and thought we could talk about. I love you too. And stay alive till tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow. Night.
Bye.
Good morning.